This one simple drill is going to fix your chipping. You're thinking, why has he got his right leg so far behind him? This is to stabilize his body and get it working correctly through impact and after the ball. Now, if you hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, you'll get a video each week. Now, this client came in struggling with his chip shots. And this is his action we're looking at. So there's a couple of things I'm going to point out that I see we need to fix. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to draw a line on his right hip and his head. And watch what happens during the swing. Backswing I like, this is all pretty good. The problems start to come down through impact. Just as we get to impact and afterwards, see how his right hip is going behind the line? And then his head's going forward of the line. So the right hip goes back. So now all the weight is going on his right foot. And the hips are staying back. Ideally, if we're looking at one of the best chippers in the world, Cameron Smith, I'll show you what he does. So his Cam's got a line on his head, line on his right hip. As he swings through, lower half moves forward, the head stays in that position. End result, hips have moved further forward and pointing towards the target. He doesn't have his head pointing too far forward, so everything is directly under his hips here. Now you go back to look at the other client. You can see we've got the lines drawn for him. So as he goes through, his backside's on his hips. If you draw a line straight down the center of his head, his hips aren't forward of that, so he's going to struggle with contact issues. Now he hit two types of shots. He hit the fat one, hit the thin one. Didn't know when it was coming. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a couple of little drills. So I'll eventually want his body looking like Cam, straight up and down here. Hence why at the beginning of the video I showed you that little drill and show you why it works. So this drill does two things. It keeps your weight on your left leg. So all you can do is rotate around your left leg, and it keeps you all balanced with your head in line with your hips. So you have a stable impact. Now in his previous video, his head would have been over here, and that spine angle would have looked like that. So here we have the before video down below. So there's his head movement. Top one is the drill. So you can see how his backside here is pointing way back. His nose out front over here. Nose down here, not far as front. Chest isn't as tilted down. So the spine angle, 82 degrees. 76 degrees. So 6 degrees difference of bend there. So that was struggling with his contact issues. So that right foot back actually stabilizes the body on the way through. If his head had actually gone forward here, he would fall over. So it's his body's natural ability to maintain its balance points in the swing. Also, that helps him. His head's almost over his left leg, so the head's in front of the ball. So his low point is going to be after he hits the ball. Not too much of a change going through, but again, getting the right strike. So before and afters. First swing down the bottom, second swing up the top. Watch the difference of his angle of his back if I draw a couple of lines on the follow through. So if I do right ear to right hip, 66 degrees, right ear, right hip, 64 degrees. So you can see how the difference, the chest isn't leaning way forward. End result, cleaner strikes, better hit. Now, if you're struggling with your golf game, send me a message. More than happy to help you out.